Muzzy did it again. He's down for the count. Shook up a little bit, but see what time it is. That's why I took him out. Beautiful antelope. Right out there is probably 100 yards away from the blind right now. I probably should have grabbed the camera and watched him fall down. But, you know, a lot of things go on your mind at that time. 2009, antelope hunt, Ridgemaster outfitter. Let's go track him up, boys. Come on, gotta go track him up. Track him up. Let's go track him up. Right there was the first blood. Blood all over that. Get on it, boy. Get on the blood trail. Okay, get on the blood trail. Come on, boy. Track him. We're on the trail now, boys. Come on. Didn't go 100 yards. He didn't go 100 yards. Not much more than 100 yards. Didn't really go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. He came right where I wanted him to, and he did everything I wanted him to. He really curled deep here. You know, I don't know. He's probably not going to be a book animal in that sense, but he's down Mealey antelope. Last day of the hunt. And there was a lot of bigger ones in here. Slept in the blind all last night, and couldn't ask for better. It just worked out good, and I got him down, and I can be back on my way. A lot of pressure trying to do these hunts. That's a bear and an antelope in right in 8 days. So it don't get much better than that. I'm going to get him cleaned up. Thanks again to Chuck Cureton, Ridgemaster Outfitters out of Casper, Wyoming, made this all happen. And like I said, I slept in the blind last night before this shot. He showed up about just a little after 6:30, and I knew he wasn't that big, but you know, I could have held out for the bigger one if I had more time. But I really want to get back on the highway. I got to get back to work, so you know, you got to give and take a little bit. But I really appreciate this antelope, and it was so cool to move that stand and make everything happen. And that's the thing. The reason this happens is because you got to be observant and you got to react to what you're seeing. And this was a 20-yard shot, Muzzy grain, 100 grain broadhead, my new reflex bow, and it took him out, and I couldn't be happier. So that's it from here. See y'all later. I got her done, Chuck. I got her done. One nice antelope. By far not the biggest out here, but that's just part of it. He's got good hooks. They wrap around over the top really good. But that's just one part of it. You can't let that. The idea that he came right in there and I got in that blind yesterday and set up for him. That makes it all worthwhile. How far he ran. That's not too far. That's not much more than 120 yards at the most. There's another Pam Wagner arrow. Did the job. Shot 2 arrows so far this year. One arrow for a bear and 1 arrow for an antelope. I shot my bear a week ago, recovered it last Sunday, and here I'm recovering an antelope a week later. Not the biggest antelope in Wyoming, not the biggest one out here, Ridgemaster. So there's plenty more for you guys to shoot, but I'm on my last day, so I got to get the job done, and I got it done. Slept all night in the blind, shot this animal at 6:30 in the morning. One came by at about 15 till 6, but it was too dark, I couldn't see, and he was a lot bigger, but you just couldn't take that shot. You couldn't even see the pin. You could make out the antelope, but wasn't no use of shooting him. So we're getting her done. Right there's the blind. You move right here. Right here. My dog found the arrow. Good dog, good dog. Good dog, good dog. Back off, back off, come on, back off. Don't get too excited. Come on, come back. Oh, get back. Antelope tracking dogs. Anyhow, there's the blind. Now, the water hole is right there. That pipe will kick on when it gets hot. There was about 15 or 20 antelope in there, a lot bigger ones than I shot yesterday. But that's just antelope hunting. You can't always have what you want, and I wasn't going to wait it out. But here's what made that happen. See that blind up there? We set that blind up there, going to head the far end of that reservoir. Well, that didn't work today, or yesterday, so all the antelope were right down here. But they did go up there, but this was a quicker and shorter shot, so I moved down here yesterday, slept in the blind all night long, and popped that antelope. And that's why I shot that antelope, because everything come together, and when that comes together like that, first light, and you do that, that's a trophy in its own right. So thanks again to Chuck Cureton out of Ridgemaster Outfitter. Oh yeah, by the way, thanks to Chuck Cureton and Mona Cureton out of Casper, Wyoming, Ridgemaster Outfitters. Mona makes the lunches, works around the house, and does a good job doing it. And I want to thank Irv and Pam Wagner getting my arrows made, and especially Pam. Those arrows are awesome, 2 for 2, and the fletch stayed on, and you've got them done. So I want to thank her. That woman worked really hard behind the scenes, just like Mona does. And I don't want to forget my favorite woman, Debbie. She's home waiting on me, puts up with this BS. Like I say, last Saturday we were in the bush up there hunting for a bear. And 1 arrow for the bear and 1 arrow for the antelope. 2009, that's it. By the way, I better make special note. Poop and Dunger helped me find those. Wasn't for Poop and Dunger, I couldn't have tracked them down. And those are a necessity that every bow hunter needs. Is 2 good little Poop and Dungers to get on that blood trail for you. Okay, out of here. Rattlesnake. I got an arrow in it. I gotta get another one in it. Kill. Look at a big rock and try to hit him in the head with a rock. I hit him again on the neck, but I'm gonna go hit him with one blade. I'm gonna go get a rock and see if I can't smash his head. I think I got him with a rock. And, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna go up there. He might be dead and he might not be dead, but I'm gonna hit him one more time with a big rock. Oh, there he is. He was a hard die. Boy, I'll tell you what. Had to hit him in the head with a rock. He sort of screwed his hide up, but I still got me a rattlesnake. Rattlesnake. Cool. Rattlesnake and antelope on the same day with a bow. That ain't no bad deal. A bow and a rock. Down to pick me up. We'll get loaded up and disappear. It was a pretty good antelope. Come right up here. Makes it pretty painless. But, we'll get loaded up and get out of here. Okay, thanks Chuck. Another nice antelope hunt. We did it again, and we got this critter to go along with it. My first rattler snake. And how old did you say that snake was?
About 12 years old.
About 12 years old, had 12 rattles on it?
Yeah, real big snake.
I didn't know exactly. When he was all curled up, I shot at him and hit him right in the butt. Well, that's about par. You know? But I nailed him to the ground. And so I got video. You guys seen the video when I'm doing that. But you just don't know how to handle one of them. You know, you come up across them and it's like, what the hell's that?
Well, you slept with him last night, didn't you?
Oh, I don't know. He could have been in there. I don't know.
That's his head you're chewing on.
He don't need it no more. He would have bit me like that too. There you go, Chucky.
You're welcome.
You guys, now you know how to antelope hunt, you guys. You get your ass out here and plant it like a piece of sagebrush, and you don't make it happen. You don't get hot, you just get even. And it was cold last night. Hell, I tried looking for my insulated underwear. Didn't have none. About 5 o'clock, it was only about 50 degrees. That's only about 70 degrees difference than yesterday, but nice sleeping weather. You know, there was an antelope, nice antelope walking right there right at, it was about 15 to 6, and I couldn't really make him out, and I couldn't see the pins out the window. He walked 20 yards by, and this one here, he came in there at 6:30, and he was a nice specimen. Got him on videotape. What more can you ask? And got me a rattler snake. Debbie will like that. I don't think she'll kiss me no more.